So, as I said earlier, we have been checking this book out. This book is it's eye opening. It's humbling. Uh, and I have a question.
I can't see who's talking.
So you start from the times that you started out in acting, right? And you're at the point where I think it's chapter 10, and you start talking about when you hit bankruptcy, and the fact that you have this humble spirit, and it's just like, man, I know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Like, it's very relatable, right? And you're just like, I know what he's talking about. I know what he's going through at this point, and and just doing everything for your kids, and just comforting your mother, and giving flowers to her because she felt like she failed you, and because of the accountant. It was a whole thing, and it was like, through it all, you still managed to say, back to the hustle. Back to the hustle. And I can commend that. I'm like, I grew up watching you, dude. like we're about the same age. So I grew up watching you, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing something right. So, but now here you are on Saturday Night Live, longest running member. Apparently, I think you beat out 10 medals. They need to give you a jacket. They need to make a jacket for that now, opposed to the jackets that they give for the hosts. It's hard to say. What do you see coming next? Because you kind of living a dream.
Yeah, and I've been living the dream, for a long time. Like, I've been very blessed since I started, like first movie being, a hockey legend still to this day, fourth movie being Good Burger, you know what I mean? Like Fat Albert, like
you were on screen with Sam Jackson,
like
Loved you,
go
Fat
down
Albert.
the list, man. Like, I've been very, very blessed career-wise. Me as a person, like, if it wasn't for that bankruptcy, like, I don't know if I would be so humble. You know what I mean? I'm still a human being, and like, I had a lot to be cocky about at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been easy for me to just be like, no, like, I have these badges, so like, I'm gonna show y'all, in my personality that I have these badges of, accomplishments or whatever, but that SmackDown just kept my head down, and it just kept me working, and it didn't really let me focus on, praise and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't about that. It was about doing consistent work that's good, because that's what leads to consistent work. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of like the bottom line of my approach. And then the next thing I know, I look up and I've been on SNL twice as long than any other Black cast member, damn near combined. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, Tim Meadows he did 10 seasons. You know what I mean? I'm on 21. So like,
damn.
it's like, bro, it's crazy.
Now.
Coming up on 22.
22. It's wild. Like, I was trying to get to 20. I remember like having that thought, like, man, can I get to 20 when I was on like 12 or 13 kind of thing, and just like steamroll it and stuff like that, and still feel welcome. Like, I texted Lauren, after the show on Sunday or something, and like, I was like, all right, it was the middle of the night, or it's like 8 or 9 on a Sunday. And I text him like, man, now that everything's kind of calm down, I just want to say thank you for everything or whatever, man. You're the best, blah, blah, blah. Happy holidays. This dude hit me back at 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker.
Demon hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he hit me back like with a whole lot of positivity. And I'm like, all right, so if I was irking people or if I was in the way, he might have just, took my message and not responded kind of thing. But the fact that he did respond in the middle of the night, no less, makes me feel welcome, and it makes me feel, kind of wanted. So like, yeah, they keep calling me back every summer. Well, I'm supposed to say no. Like, I don't know where this journey is going. You know what I mean? When you don't know where a journey is going, you wind up putting out an album with just flutes. You know what I'm saying?
Oops.
I mean,
The
Chappelle
flukes
wasn't
have
that
been
far off.
mentioned. We mentioned the woodwinds, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man. So like you just, I don't know, you just keep you waking up every day and going out with good intentions, basically, and you know the phone keeps ringing, and the things that make sense end up working out. But yeah, man, like it pains me to see my sisters in pain, especially when I met Taraji, she was on the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like I met her, she was running into an audition and she was just hopping out of like a Honda Accord or something like that. Back in the day, like way before Baby Boy and this, that, and the other. She might have been going to audition for Baby Boy or something like that. But I caught her like coming from the garage or whatever, and she was as bright as she is. That's who she is. She's a big, you know, happy, loving, you know what I mean, just jolly, you know, down round the way kind of girl. And for it to be almost 30 years later, you know what I mean, and you know, she's talking about financial struggle, bro. Like, yeah, that's tough to watch, you know, because she's done a lot of great work. It's tough to watch, you know, fucking shit, what's his name? From Hustle and Flow.
Oh, Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard, yeah.
Talk about like, you know, just them giving the publishing to his character name that they own, and like little moves like that kind of shit. So late in the game, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, where are all these representatives that are supposed to be reading this shit for you? You know what I mean? In your contracts and your deals, you know what I mean? Not letting those things go down because they taking a percentage out of you. But you know, when it's so far gone, the only finger you can point is at the big house of Paramount, and it's like, all right, well now I gotta fight a tank with my bare knuckles. You know what I mean? And like I'm gonna go, it's gonna cost me more in lawyer fees than you know whatever that publishing might be worth or whatever. So you know, it's just a lot of things that you know. At the end of the day, you gotta watch your own back, man. Like still to this day, you gotta watch your own back. And yeah, you know, black legal teams is one thing, but just because the legal team is black doesn't mean like they're not going to miss certain shit. He probably has a black lawyer. You know what I mean? I have black lawyers. Like they miss shit, or they'll, you know, have something in there that doesn't really match or whatever kind of thing. So like you just got to be aware of what's going on, and like motherfucker, like everybody just needs damn near to learn how to read a contract. That's like the only
Exactly. It's not that hard. I mean, it's hard. It's a lot of words, but it's not that hard. If it looks like it don't make sense, what does this mean?
And it's
look here, there's things
bullet points. You know what I mean? You know, you're doing a musical movie. All right, who's who's making the songs? Number one, if I'm in charge of like making the songs, then I need my publisher. You know what I'm saying? I need my dad. You know, you have to know what you're supposed to be looking for. You don't have to be an expert on Latin, but definitely need to know those bullet points are in place, because you're gonna wind up having, you know, your work being credited as fucking DJ. That's crazy.
Look, there's things I've gotten that, you know, I'm like, I'll send it to Demetrius. I say, take a look at this, because he knows. So.
And I'm probably guilty of it myself. Like, you know, Tiny Diamond got some songs. You know what I mean? I probably need to go investigate exactly who's getting credit for them shits. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tiny Diamond is just a small character. I could see if like the whole movie was me, then I'd really be like, yo, what's going on with this and that and the other? Like the whole movie is my character and it's a music like thing. Like, come on, man.